Do you guys know what is the problem with high-risk games? Arena versus Conquest in SMITE. Strikeout versus Domination in Rogue Company. Deathmatch versus Siege in Paladins. You see, it's always the same story. We only have 50% of our ranked player base. That's the biggest problem with SMITE. We are simply ignoring way too much of our ranked player base, and most of the SMITE player base is Conquest and Arena, and probably Joust, right? But Arena still has like 7-year-old outdated map, no rank leaderboard, no rewards, what every competitive player wants, which means you have so many of your players who play your game, but they're not really have ranked options, which is a huge missed opportunity, huge problem here. It's basically in fact that Harris never really reached more than 50% of the potential player base. That's the biggest problem with SMITE. And all they have to do, for example, for SMITE, they add a cool new arena map with ranked leaderboard and rewards, ranks, diamond, gold, some rewards, some cool skins to play, and the game will probably be much popular. And your goal as a studio shouldn't really be to attract players to Conquest like a Dota, but your goal should be to attract players to your game. And if a massive chunk of your player base play a game modes Arena, then why not simply give them what they want and you get win-win. Gonna get more players playing your game, and then even more players, if they don't like Arena, they can still play Conquest. It's like we are just ignoring too much of our player base to really get good results. So that's the problem, and that's actually good for high-risk, because then this means they only have 50%. They still have 50% of their player base, of their max potential to be realized, right? Just don't ignore your player base. If you have the most played, if you have Conquest and Arena most players, just give them both a good map, good rank leaderboard and rewards, and it's gonna be good for SMITE in the long run, and for competitive spirit and my health.
Ooh, 32, that's not bad for Janus. Not bad at all. Our team did really good that game. That was a really good game. It was close the whole time. To me, good games is when it's really close. Yeah, we had a really strong team. Everybody did outstanding. All right, let's go again.
The big thing that sucks about SMITE is that SMITE was, better 7 years ago than it is today. And since Titanforge took over, all they did really was dividing the community on every corner and removing content from the game. That's the biggest problem with SMITE. Divided community and just removing content from the game, right? And do all these unbalanced changes that nobody asked for. Game was already good 7 years ago. All they had to do 7 years ago was build on top of it, add clan wars, add clans, organize community tournaments for Conquest, Arena and Joust, right? But no, instead they go around, they removed ranked leaderboard and rewards for Arena players, even though Arena was the most popular game mode. They removed Siege, they removed Clash, they removed all fun game modes from Match of the Day rotation, they made UI Wars, they made it so that you can only play pro scene, mostly for North America, handpicked guys, who get even, they paid salaries to those guys instead of handpicked guys, instead of organizing true tournaments, so people would actually play and have something to play forward to and be hyped about. And if you do things right, you get sponsorship and viewership naturally, but these guys are all clueless, and even SMITE too, and no matter what we blame, won't save us, right? What can we still do is give Arena, make a new cool Arena style, Gladiator style Arena map with ranked leaderboard rewards, and start organizing good community tournaments, online tournaments, maybe some gem rewards, that's it. You don't need anything special for you just make, Arena and Conquest EU and North America community tournaments, and then maybe at the end of the year, best of the best could play in Atlanta or even online, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you have a good commentators that hype up things, that talk about item building, counter building, how people play and so on. That really makes it fun and exciting to watch. And then If people watch, if people have fun, everybody can make money, right? Hello guys. Hello guys and welcome. Today we are playing a bit of a special game. You see, once in a while you don't know what to do and then oh, I remember about that game. And that game is called Crab Royale. Okay, you don't ever see every day a game made for crab. You know what would make this game so amazing? Proximity voice chat. If this game had any form of proximity voice chat or even chat bubbles for good social interaction, it would be especially good for content creators who we know lead the gaming market today. I mean, that's the single reason why Call of Duty Warzone is popular. They have a voice chat on that. For like 5 seconds you can use voice chat. It makes a really good social experience. Yeah, sometimes people can be toxic, but you can always, you know, try to control that. But yeah, this game is really fun. You have kind of good progression, even though, you know, you always have to start from a new thing, but you grow. This game is actually has really interesting gameplay. You have special ability, you have different crabs, you can pick up weapons, shields, you can get special powers. And even if you look at the map, it's like made from crab. It's like Crab Royale, you know. It's interesting. It doesn't take it so too seriously, and like Elden Ring, even though it probably Crab Royale is more complete game than Elden Ring, you know. But hey. Hello guys and welcome. Today we are playing Crab Royale. Don't see such game every day, you know, Battle of the Crabs. And you know, this game is really interesting, you know. Sometimes you have that day that you don't really know what to play, what to do, and then you remember about this old game, Crab Royale, huh? Like, I don't wanna try hard on Elden Ring or on SMITE, you know, let's just play Crab Royale, you know. You just start up the game. You can literally install the game in 30 seconds. You start up the game, you play, you go King of the Hill, you know, good old fun game mode from Unreal Tournament times like 20 years ago. And you just try to survive and pick up weapons, cool weapons, and you have different crabs, you can use different abilities. It seems like some crab abilities are really strong. You know, I don't really have enough experience. The freeze crab is really interesting. You can freeze, root, or I think stun everybody around yourself for like few seconds. You have a guy who has a big shield, earth, how it's called, the crab. The default one is actually quite good too. You get bonus movement speed, so nobody can really catch up to you. But you can't really fight 1 versus 1 in early game against other who have these strong abilities, like, you know, guy who has root, stun or shield, you know. You have to kind of bait out their abilities. But if you're good, you know, you can do maybe if you stack movement speed. But yeah, this game is really fun. Like, you play this game for first time, you see all these big crabs, man, that's cool, you know. So let me know if you guys ever play this game. Okay, now I need to continue my video editing.
Nice. Lucky.
Ja, kaj no? Ne moš mu pobegniti, what the fuck. Oh my god, let's go, so close. Oh man, let's go. Ja, kar, no, kar, a veš. Look, 1 HP, no, daj mi da.